All right, we're back in the shop. I've been dragging ass real hard, honestly. And I've kept telling myself, you know, once I'm done with the important projects, I'll give myself some grace and let myself work on some fun things in here in the shop. And I just decided, you know, we just had a baby 2 weeks ago. And we got some help. Nana came down, is helping us with the kiddos. So I'm gonna finally build out my tool wall, which is gonna go behind me. Got some pegboard, got some cool lights, got a bunch of accessories, and then I can finally get rid of this big giant mess that's kind of been a blob that migrates from inside the shop to sometimes outside. It'll disperse into some drawers and then it comes back out. And it's been living in that corner for a little bit now. So we're gonna get the pegboard up so we can get all our tools organized and maybe boost morale a little. So a couple months ago, my dad helped me build this shelf.
Best material, garbage.
Big continuous shelf, which I'll use to put little prototypes, things that I'm working on. So cool story about these cabinets. These are General Electric modular steel kitchen cabinets that would come as like a set and you could kind of build out your kitchen. And then there's some kind of holes where you can see where like appliance controls would go there. But I was driving down the road. We have bulk pickup here in Phoenix where people just throw stuff out of their houses that they want taken away. And I found these cabinets laying on the side of the street and I started throwing a couple of them in my truck. And then a lady came out and I thought I was about to get yelled at. And she was like, hey, you want some more of those? And I was like, hell yeah. So I loaded up all these cabinets. They originally were yellow, but you know, I ended up doing this yellow tile wall over here and it was just too much yellow. So I painted them green and I left all the insides yellow. And there's some really cool ads online where you can kind of see like what they used to look like. Super bold and really well built. They're like solid. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. You really should be wearing eye protection. I know, bro, I know. I know. I'm throwing glue on there, and then I'm just using the stapler. The glue is gonna do all the heavy lifting, but the stapler is gonna pin it to the wall while it dries, so. A little Dijon. So I ran out of Dijon. Staple this bad boy on there. And you'll see some gaps, it's totally fine. Yeah, and then I went around the outlets, kind of loosey-goosey, just to kind of cap them off so there's not any gaps between the pegboard and the wall. And we'll have a good time trying to template those out. So I'm breaking these off. And what I'm doing is I am sticking these in the corners where the outlets are. Drop. Red. Red. Let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. Make sure it's where it needs to go over there. Trying to remember where these were at. Where was it? It was up here. Was it higher? It was up here, huh? Oh, there it was. Yeah, it was over there. Make sure I get that one over there. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Then we got 4 down there. Worked. All right, let's cut it out and we'll pin it up and see how it goes. All right, moment of truth. Oh. Not too shabby, guys. Looking good. All right, so there we are. We got all the pegboard. Looks pretty good. All the outlets line up. It's all nailed up. I'm excited. All the hardware fits. I use 3/8 thick furring strips, and still got enough space for hardware to slip in there. Now we just gotta get all the lights in, which I lost all the hardware for, but it's somewhere in that pile, so we'll start digging. Found the hardware, gonna clean the shop up, and then I'll get up there and I'll start mapping out where the lights go. These are the lights I'm using. I'm using some LED tape, and then I'm using these little LED housing strips. There's extruded aluminum, and then these little diffusers snap right in, these bad boys. Yeah, so I'm figuring out how I'm gonna kind of sneak a wire in, go on the bottom. And then for placement, I was originally thinking, you know, backlighting this, but I think if I keep this about 2 inches off, I get good lighting down the whole wall. So I think about 2 inches offset there will be good. And then I was originally gonna recess these into the shelf there. I've seen another video, someone using the same kind of strips and doing that, but I actually kind of like the stainless clips that come on here, the exterior hardware. I think that'll look kind of cool, repeated all the way down. And then I'm gonna do something similar on top so I can kind of backlight objects up here. So I install these little brackets. Now I just gotta put in one last little piece of this extruded aluminum here. Okay. I'm like 90% sure I can cut right there, I think. Let's see. Come on. Please work, please work. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is awesome.
That's it, baby. You got it.
My laboratory.
Love it. Really awesome.
Sweet.
Dig. Dig, you see it?
Tomorrow I'm gonna do the top lights and we can start organizing all that crap. Stay tuned. All right. Over here, right here, right here. Cool. Nice, bud. Woo!
I did it!
You did it. High five.
Right,
Boom, you did it all by yourself. Yeah, I think we're ready to put some tools up there, huh? Good job.
Good job, Dada.
Yeah. All right. You like those? Hot dog, hot diggity dog. What? What the hell is this? Sweet, buddy. All right, so I'm a happy guy, okay? I've been putting this off forever. I haven't really been putting it off. I've been not letting myself do it because I thought getting other things done were more important, but then I was just procrastinating on those things. But just doing this felt awesome. I have no regrets. And look, all my tools are organized and I can get to work. So such is life. Casita's looking pretty good. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. I gotta make the bed and stuff. But we built a little bar right here. It's kind of a kid zone right now, but bathroom's kind of done. Gonna do kind of like a fishing surf shack situation in here. We still got a big office build out, tons of other details around the backyard and the shop, and then eventually we're gonna start redoing the whole house. So if you wanna follow along and see how we just kind of freestyle it through all kinds of things, subscribe, follow along, it's gonna be sweet.